flip mode joints. Bust around, y'all. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just sing to the left, sing to the right. Make you feel good, make you feel alright. One time, feel good, yeah, y'all. Bust the rhymes in the place, y'all. Nigga, you feel real good, y'all. Flip mode, the squad in the place, y'all.
Buck wild to all of my who don't care. Floss like a bunch of young black millionaires. Making you run, me and my stacking my ones. Floss a little, invest up in the mutual fund. Blowing the horn, a sense of every day I was born. Never dream I see it landscaping my lawn. Dangerous to get, the flow be so immaculate. Hey yo, watching my dough. Sipping it slow, them pretty saying hello. Anyway, go ahead and display your olive olay. Little honey dip whipping a little cabriolet. I don't mean to hold you up, but I got something to say. Swear to only give you hot every day. Afraid of us, you know this ain't a game to us. You strange to us, that's when we getting dangerous. Come on. This is serious. We could make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Hold your breath, we swinging it from right to left. With the wide left, be hot to death.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you to 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Hey, Shaq, let's talk about Russell Westbrook. Maybe not a true point guard, learning the position still at this stage of his career, but certainly there were few players as dynamic in the NBA.
Ernie, this guy is the most physically gifted point guard the league has ever seen.
Let's meet your Brooklyn Nets. A 6'9".
The Nets play before the hometown crowd. We've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. Last game for the Nets, they picked up a W against the Pistons in Detroit. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Thunder. Rocking at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And that one's good. Russell Westbrook still among the league leaders in shots at the rim, but Steve, he's expanding his offensive arsenal.
Well, he's improved as a three-point shooter. He's got a great pull-up jumper from mid-range already, especially from that foul line area. So Westbrook really is a threat from all over the court.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Darren Williams. The high post shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
The dish now to Kirilenko. Kicks to Garnett. Thunder with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me. The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Williams for 3, and the Nets another 3. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
We talked about how they plan to deal with Darren Williams. He said he can do it all offensively. Shoot, drive, and of course, pass. We've got to play aggressive, try to force him towards our help, and take the ball out of his hands as much as possible. Not easy, Kevin, not one of those things.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Williams. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. From downtown, and again it's Williams with a 3. Williams has got 9.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Ibaka. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Garnett. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson left side, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Ibaka outside. He feeds it to Morrow. They get a hand on it. He dishes it to Westbrook. And he converts the layup. 8 points for him.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Johnson attacking. Westbrook with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
There's the killer two-handed slam. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too. Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. Well, you talk about the financial commitment by the Brooklyn Nets. Last year's starting lineup was the highest paid in NBA history.
Well, to a man, they all made well over $10 million, Kevin. I mean, Joe Johnson was over $20 million, and boy, that's a lot of cheese to be coughing up for those guys, but it is what it is.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Morrow. He's guarded by Johnson. Oklahoma City moving it around. They get it again. Another shot. Garnett with the block. And it's slammed in by Perkins. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
And for the around 26 non-luxury tax teams in the NBA, they might want to write up a nice thank you card to the Nets, considering that the Nets paid about $88 million in tax. That's the highest in league history. A good chunk of that change goes to those other teams.
And Brooklyn has possession, following the score by Oklahoma City.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Westbrook drives in. Garnett with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
And that one's good.
But even as expensive as the Brooklyn roster has been, the Nets are still enjoying a huge boost in franchise value since moving to Brooklyn. 2 years ago, the team was valued at $357 million or thereabouts. I wonder where these valuation numbers come from. But anyway, last year that number was at $780 million. That's not a bad return in just a couple of years. It almost sounds like play money.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And the basket by Morrow. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Oklahoma City trailing. Westbrook with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Second, the Thunder.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few block shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense